Lovelies. I'm MJ, aka Karma Love Kundalini, and we will be having a pick a card, a spirit guided pick a card message for the full moon in Capricorn happening next week. We're going to get right into it, and I will have the timestamps for each deck, for each pile, linked below in the description. Okay, let's get into it. We have the Selenite Tower. I know as I've been talking, you probably picked which one, probably been thinking about it, so go ahead and figure out which one resonates with you, or which ones resonate. We have the Selenite Tower for card 1. We have Sage for pile 2. And then we have a Seashell for pile 3. Pile 2 and pile 3. Okay, let's get into it. Pile 1. I'm going to just set these right over here. Pile 1. What do the spirits have? What message do the spirits have for you for the full moon in Capricorn? Well, let's go. Throat chakra. Crown chakra. Rest and rejuvenate. Trapped in fear. The waiting game. Disruption. Spiritual union. Passion ignited. Positive movement forward. Transformation. Intuition. Spiritual strength. Firm foundation. Solitude. Shadow. Partnerships and alliances. Yeah, so you collective, for this pile, I feel like this is what really called out to me with the throat chakra and the crown chakra, is that your intuition has been coming through. I mean, that's right here. Your intuition has been coming through, and it has been pushing you to use your throat chakra to voice the things that you need to move you forward and propel you forward. You've been working on your shadow. You've been doing your shadow work. You've been figuring out the things that you like and that you don't like. You've been setting boundaries, and you've been using your throat chakra, whether that's within your relationship, your job. You've been speaking about the things that you need, and you've been figuring out your passions, passion ignited, and that causes a disruption. It has caused a disruption with you speaking your mind, and because sometimes people aren't always ready for change, but that is, I mean, change is in the cards. You know, you're trying to set a firm foundation for your future, and right now you're trapped in fear. You've been experiencing fear, and you've been playing the waiting game. The waiting game is really you just pondering on saying the things that you need to say. You have to say it. You have to get it out. You need to voice how you feel and really follow your intuition on this. Follow your intuition. You've been going through a transformation for quite some time. You've been experiencing a transformation. You have the spiritual strength card. As you've been gaining your spiritual strength, you've been gaining knowledge, you've been figuring out what's working for you, what's not working for you. You've been resting and rejuvenating during this period while you've been figuring out the things that you like and that you don't like, your passions, what you want to bring forward in this world, positive movement forward. Again, like I said, you've been in solitude, you've been resting, you've been rejuvenating. And we have the partnerships and alliances card here, and we have spiritual union. So again, whether that's within your relationship or whether that's with your job, you know, whatever resonates with you. But yeah, you've been doing the work. You've been doing the work. And you really just need to speak it into existence now. You need to speak, your throat chakra. Sorry, I keep getting distracted because my cats are attacking the door right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but anyway, so let's pull a few more cards and really get into it, okay? Pile 1, what message do we need to hear? Pile 1, what message do you have for us? Choose to empower yourself, okay? Throat chakra. Choose to empower yourself. That's what we got here. Right on point. This is a day to practice the power of choice. Choose the quality of mood you want. That is, whether you'll adopt a positive or negative attitude. The choice is up to you. Your goal to realize that you do have the ability to enhance your life each day. You do have the ability to enhance your life, to change your life, to move in the direction that you want to. And if something isn't resonating with you, then you must speak up. That's what I'm really getting for this energy, for this reading. It's that you need to speak up. Speak up, okay? Don't do it in a, this is another message that's coming through. Don't do it in you don't have to be angry to say what you need to say, okay? And if you are angry, then you might need to take a few steps back, you know, because again, even when it comes to like your job, for instance, you always want to leave things on a good note. And anger, I mean, there are situations where getting angry moves things on to the next stage. But I'm really getting the message here. You need to remain, because it's when you're conscious versus unconscious, and it's extremely important that you stay grounded, okay, and not let yourself, you know, when you speak your mind, journal. That's what I'm gonna say. Whatever it is that your intuition is telling you that you need to that's causing this disruption, or you possibly speaking your mind can cause a disruption. There's already a disruption clearly within your spirit, but you speaking your mind can also cause further disruption. But that's okay. That is all good, because you got positive movement forward right here, and you speaking your mind is going to set your firm foundation. Remain centered. Right on point. Remain centered. Today's lesson, focus on conscious tranquility. No matter how stressful the day is, your intention is to remain centered and calm. Your goal, to learn that you can control your psychic energy. Okay? And we want to pick one card from our Isis deck. This wants to come out. Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now as a man or a woman. You have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. That part. Step into your power. Step into your power. Realize what you want. And that's by realizing what you want, what you don't want. That's by speaking your mind, not allowing people to take advantage of you. Don't allow people to... Yes, you have to speak your mind. When you feel a disruption, you need to figure out what's causing it and remove or figure out what you need to do to not experience that disruption. All right, we're gonna close this reading out. With an oracle card or two. We'll see how. Two hopped out, so we'll see what the oracle has to say. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Your intuition. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. Now you just got to move accordingly. I'm going to just do one more. Share your voice. See, this is exactly what I mean right here. Come out of the cave. Persecution. Expression. Y'all. The Spirit has a message. They want you to receive it. Use your voice, okay? Activate that throat chakra. Do what you need to do to empower yourself so that you can use your voice, so that you can create the life that you deserve, okay? And that's the reading that we have for pile 1. Thank you so much, lovelies. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's reading. And I will see you on the next one. We'll be getting into pile number 2. Just gonna remix these up a bit. All right, boom. That's pile number 1. That was our pile number 1. Let's get into Sage. Okay, let's get into pile number 2. How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? Let's get into your reading, okay? Foundations. My kitty is meowing right now. Please excuse him. He might throw me off a little bit. He was just tapping on the door. But anyway, foundation and achievements. Triumph. Heartache and loss. Triumphant success. Financial and material changes. Rejoice and celebration. Base chakra. Fertility. Third eye chakra. Awareness. Deception and envy. Movement, choices, and decisions. Temptation. Authority. Okay. So first of all, I'm getting a really good vibe from this deck. Y'all have been putting in the work. I see. You've been doing it. You are... Yes, you're doing it. You've been doing it. You're doing it. You should rejoice in celebration because you have been putting in the work. there has been a situation in your life that has caused some heartache and loss, that has caused some pain, that could have been due to someone deceiving you, possibly being envious of you. That can show up within relationships. That could be the relationship that you have with your mother or your parents, some of your friends, your partner. This could be at work. I'm really getting it being more personal. You're experiencing this heartache and loss. I'm really feeling like it's more close to home. The Temptation card is here. So I don't know if somebody was cheated on, somebody was lied to. Yes, I don't know. I'm not just getting a vibe. You know, maybe your friend lied to you. I'm not quite sure, but you experienced some heartache and loss because maybe you had to cut them out of your lives, or you had to carve out a new spot in your life for them that's not what you're used to, so that caused you a little bit, you had to grieve a little bit from that. The Authority card is here, so it could be a parent, or it could be a parent, could be some kind of guardian, a parent, you know, that you, a family member that you might have had to possibly cut out of your life. But you've been, your awareness, you're aware. Third eye chakra, you've been following your intuition, and you've been really putting in the work, like foundation and achievements, fertility, you're birthing lots of new ideas, triumphant success. You're successful, you're doing it. Financial and material changes, you're getting that scroll, you're getting that paper. So you should really take the time to rejoice. Now, I'm feeling that you're pulling, some of you may have, that maybe just randomly picked it, but I'm just going to say that whatever this situation was that caused you, you know, or is causing you distress, you need to just relax. That's my advice, relax. And by relax, I mean practice some self-care. Do things that make you feel relaxed, that make you feel good. Yes. But yeah, survival, base chakra, movement, choices, decisions. Yeah. You already made the choice. You already decided. That's why you're experiencing this heartache and this loss. So, movement, choices, and decisions. You just have to move forward. What's going to make you feel the best? What's going to keep you... Because you're a success, honey. You've got that part figured out. Survival mode, you know, how you're going to take care of yourself, you've got that part figured out. You're filled with ideas. You're doing your thing. But you just got some things over here that are causing a little bit of distress and disharmony. And again, like I said, you're fully aware. You know what's good for you and what's not. You may not want to you know what's good for you and what's not. So we'll just leave that there. We have 2 cards that popped out. Identify your health-related fears. Ask yourself if you're afraid to heal. Right on point. Hop right out. Your conscious mind may say no, but because that's the logical reply. But this question is for that deeper part of you, your emotional self, which might have developed fears about becoming healthy. Your goal, to explore whether you have if you have deep-seated reasons to want to postpone healing. And then we have choose to heal. Y'all, this is a day to reflect on troubling emotions and transform them in a positive way. Identify one unresolved area of anger or hurt and ask yourself why you're still not at peace. Focus on how much power you lose to negative feelings. Your goal to realize you choose to stay angry when you could choose to heal. You're still in the feelings. Like I said, you doing your thing. Success is taken care of. Your financials are taken care of, but you need to heal from this pain that you have. You clearly are holding on to. You got to do some healing, some self-care. You know, you got to take care of yourself. That comes in so many different forms. But yeah, you really need to get into some self-healing. I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull a card from whatever this situation. From my Isis deck. Let's see what we have. Okay. Pyramid of Light, psychic protection. As a being of light, darker energies may at times seek to interfere with your spiritual progress. There is nothing to fear and only more awareness of the power and protection of divine love to experience. The Pyramid of Light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path, and it is now time for that interference to cease completely through loving divine power. The Spirit is speaking. I hope you were listening. I hope you were listening because the Spirit is speaking. Okay? Alright? And we are going to pull a few cards from our Oracle deck. Or they're going to just hop out on us. Okay? Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Who or what is triggering you? And then we have yes. Just say yes. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Empaths. Highly sensitives. Connect with nature. Get grounded. Okay? How can you mother yourself? Okay? That's what you need to do from this situation. You need to mother yourself. You need to connect with nature. Spirit's letting you know exactly how you need to practice some of that self-care, getting into nature. Hear yourself with the universe. Who or what is triggering you? What situation? You already know. You know it. As I'm speaking about this, you know exactly that there is something triggering you. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Take a break. You've been powerhouse and you've been doing your thing. You're successful. You're experiencing pain. You're experiencing pain and you need to heal. Maybe that's because you've been so busy working on your business and you really need to get into your business, okay? You need to really get into healing yourself, okay? Your business isn't going anywhere. You've been putting in the work, the foundation and achievements, they're there. So now it's time for you to focus on you so that when you feel good, like this is what you manifested even with life's ups and downs. So imagine when you're feeling, when you're operating from your highest vibration. Imagine what you're going to create then. I'm just saying. Yes. You know what you need to do. That's what this card is saying. You know what you need to do. You know the decision you need to make. Your intuition is telling you exactly what you need to do. And that is the message that I have for you. Pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please let me know if this message resonated with you down in the comments. And I will see you on the next video. We will be getting on to pile number 3. Okay, all right. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Let's go pile number 3. Pile number 3. let's go pile number 3, our seashell. That's right, seashell vibes. Let's see what the cards, let's see pile number 3, what the cards have to say. What does Spirit want to say to you through the cards? What messages does Spirit have for you through these cards? Patience and planning. Conflict and defeat. Sacrifice. Memories of love. Light. Hope. Destiny. Pile number 3. Material harvest. I don't know if I've been showing these to y'all as I've been putting them down. So let me just show them to you right quick, so y'all can just get a little ideas of what we got going on here. Okay, let's go. What we have. Truth. There I go. Truth. Obstacles and challenges. Discontent and boredom. Material and spiritual prosperity. Mental conflict. Prosperity begins. Heart chakra. Solar plexus chakra. Okay. Let's see what we have here. What do we have here? We have my cat meowing outside the door is what we have. Okay. Boom. So off the rip, y'all have been doing your thing. Okay? This is another energy, people that have been putting in the work. You've been putting in the work spiritually, you've been putting in the work for your business, financially. You've been putting in the work. You've just been doing your thing. Period. You have been patience and planning. You have been putting in the work. You've been making sacrifices so that you can get to where you want to be. As you've been making these sacrifices so that you can get to where you want to be, you have been experiencing discontent and boredom. You know, a lot of us, as we're building our businesses, depending on what your business is in, it can cause you to kind of be in a little hermit mode as you're getting things together and really getting it right, depending on what your business is. Some businesses, you know, you're interacting with people as you're getting it together. Either way, you've been putting in sacrifices. That's i.e., maybe you're not going out on as many trips. Maybe you're not, okay, girls trip, I can't go on that one right now because I got to put that money into this business. I got to put my energy into making this work. I got to put all my energy into growing and building, you know, your business, you know. But the thing is that all that work that you're putting in, light, hope, destiny, material and spiritual prosperity begins. Material harvest. All that work you've been putting in is paying off, okay? Like, just so you know, just in case you were wondering, like, wow, I'm putting in all this work. It's all paying off. It's all, if it hasn't paid off yet, patience and planning. Patience and planning, if it hasn't paid off yet, it definitely is about to rain. And just know that it's your destiny, okay? You got some great, wonderful things to do on this planet. Yeah, it's in your destiny. So whatever's been causing you mental conflict, okay, because something has clearly been causing, like, the cards don't lie. conflict and defeat, mental conflict, obstacles and challenges, whatever has been in your way. Again, I say again because it's really crazy, because the last pile, their reading was quite similar, and that makes sense because a lot of us on this planet, we're going through it, but we're also putting in the work. So, you know, yeah, it's just telling. It's telling. So, just know, whatever's been your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra, this tells me something has been causing you distress, a little bit of pain, quite possibly. But you need to follow the truth, you know, your intuition. I feel like that's why this truth card is coming forward. Because your intuition knows what's best for you. And it's quite possible that it's quite possible that the conflict and the conflict and defeat and the obstacles and challenges could be within your business, and things might not have been aligning the way you hoped, and you've been experiencing, it just hasn't been the smoothest ride for you, and it's been stressful. But just know, again, just know that the bag is on the way. If you are not receiving payments for the work that you put in, however you want to call it, if the abundance hasn't rolled in yet, it is on its way. So that's all. Keep moving forward as you have. But this discontent and boredom card, the energy that I'm getting is that you put in all this work, memories of love. You put in all this work, you need to have fun. You need to enjoy yourself. That's what I'm getting. You've been feeling bored and discontent with your situation, and you need to remember things that brought you joy, memories of love. What are things that made you feel loved, made you feel good, you know? You need to be doing those things, okay? Act rather than wait. Think about something that you've been waiting for. Are you waiting for someone to come into your life, for the perfect job or salary, for all of your prayers to be answered without having to do anything to help them along? What does waiting do to your stress level? Your goal to recognize that waiting rather than taking action is stressful and unproductive. Okay? So whatever has been causing this disharmony, whatever has been causing the conflict, that, you know, the spirit is saying make moves. Make moves with your truth. Okay? So you can step into your destiny. And have some fun. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your light. Shine your light. Be in your light. Express your light. Do things that bring you joy. Okay? You've made the sacrifices so that you can enjoy material and spiritual prosperity. You've been doing the work. The Hope card is here to let you know that abundance is on the way. Observe your attitude. Determine whether you spend most of your energy in a positive or negative frame of mind. Do you have to remind yourself to be positive, or are you naturally that way? Your goal to become mindful of whether you're unconsciously positive or negative. Seriously, what is that track playing in your brain? Is this the stuff that causes you conflict and defeat, that causing you mental conflict, the obstacles and challenges? You cannot let that keep you down, because that's going to block you from your destiny. And that's not what we're doing here. We have been patiently planning our destiny. So I'm going to need for us to not allow the past to affect the now and the future, okay? We got, yeah, act now rather than wait. Do what's gonna bring you joy. Do what's gonna make you happy, okay? If you're not happy, you need to do what's gonna make you happy. Boom. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. That part. Dream your new world, okay? Follow your truth and dream your new world. Create the destiny that you want, that you deserve. Period. Period. Create the destiny that you deserve. Let's see. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. The universe will always catch you. Know that. We have a specific destiny on this planet, and you're definitely in alignment with yours. You're in alignment. I don't know if you can hear my kitty, but he's really trying to let me know. I have a chicken in the oven for little Mr. Kitty Cat, and I guess I should have gave him a little snack before I started recording because he's mad. You mad, Mr. Puss? All right, we're gonna pull two more cards. Nope, this one just flipped over. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Okay? Awakening, your truth, stepping into your power, understanding that we're going to go through ups and downs, we're going to experience conflict and defeat, but we can't let that keep us down. Sometimes that conflict and defeat pushes us towards our awakening, pushes us towards these energetic upgrades and a new way of being. Because there are some things that we might not have noticed before the mental conflict, before the obstacles and challenges. Sometimes the obstacles and challenges are there to create, yes, that part. Okay. Whoop. We got two cards that hopped out on us. Okay, from the Isis deck, the Brother of Darkness. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There is no need to be afraid. Okay? That is a message. That is a true message. There's a lot of people that are trying to practice more femininity. Stay in their feminine goddess power. To not allow things to take them out of that feminine goddess power. There's a time to be angry, and there's a time to think consciously. Sometimes things can disrupt our way of being, and then we get caught up in the flow of emotion. But if you can consciously think about where you want to be and the steps that you need to take to get there, just peep your energy. Peep your energy and try to stay in your feminine energy as much as possible. You don't need to come out of your feminine energy to say what you need to say to express yourself, even when you're going through it. You don't have to. I say this to say, there's a balance. There's a time to come out. There's a time where, it's yin and yang. It's a balance, But when you're out of balance, and you can't keep doing the same thing expecting different results. So, yeah. Stay in that feminine energy. That's my 2 cents. Rising sun, a dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. Like, literally, light, hope, destiny, Like, it is won through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved, for the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. As I was just saying, sometimes things come up for us to show us, to awaken us, because sometimes, you know, sometimes there's disruptions that happen in our life to open up our eyes to things, because things, we may have been feeling comfortable, you know, and things were going easy for us, and then things come in to disrupt and create an energy so that we'll open up our eyes instead of just going along with whatever. We're now open up, we're now aware, and we're more aware of what's going on around us, so that we can move accordingly, so that we can move into our destiny. That's the whole point. Yeah. Yes, I'm loving this reading for y'all. Loving this reading for y'all. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if this message resonated with you. Let me know in the comments what y'all, you know, yes, if this resonated. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. Happy full moon.